I had a dream, and God warned me in my dream that you must not turn down His provision. It's going to be subtle, you're not going to notice it. I'm telling you, you got to listen to this dream so that you know to not turn down God's provision. And turn down for what? If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ivaldi. I just help you here grow with God, become everything He made you to be. I just pray, I sit in silence, I have dreams that have a significant meaning. A lot of people say, how the heck did you know that about my life, right? I had someone fly over, take like a 4-hour flight to see me just because of that. I'm telling you, these dreams have an actual meaning, and this is a dream that you clicked on. This is for you. And if you want more of this kind of content, I suggest to subscribe, not miss the next one. Let's get into the dream. So, at first I saw a man who could represent you, who was on a small shoot production with friends, and it may have been his own project this time, or maybe he had some more important role in it. At one point he had to go get food, and he called a Waymo. So it's like the Uber, but with no driver. It's like the automated car. But it took too long to come. Then he canceled it, and he came back. I think maybe walking or something like that. When he told his friend, leading the production, his friend was disappointed and surprised it took an hour for the man to get back. And so the man said, I think God didn't want me to go just yet. And then suddenly, two black celebrities from the same country, they're like in a foreign country. These celebrities are from the country that the man is from. These celebrities come, one of them is handicapped and kind of like mentally handicapped and started peeing on himself. And it got on the man, and the man backed away politely, like trying not to be like rude. Then the guy peeing said, I need to go pee. And the man said, I need to go pee as well, politely, not trying to like, he peed, it's such a big deal, right? This part reflects like divine redirection and testing and humility. One thing I forgot to mention, the man arrived while he was walking back instead of the Waymo. He walked back and he arrived at the same time. Maybe I mentioned that, I don't know. He arrived at the same time as these two people from the same country he's from. The delay with the Waymo symbolizes how sometimes God blocks a path to keep you aligned with His timing. The friend's disappointment shows how obedience to God can look like failure to others. And meeting celebrities unexpectedly means it's a divine appointment, but they come with imperfection. Even influential people are broken. And the being points to unclean or embarrassing situations attached to people of high status. And the man's response shows discernment and step back without pride or insult, but also acknowledge his own human needs. So it's like a good balance. Proverbs 16:9 says, in their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Psalm 118:22 it says, the stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. So people are going to reject you, people are going to think, okay, this, like you failed, you did this, you did that. What they don't see is how God works in a different way. They don't understand how this is God's will, but this is. And so when you listen to it, you don't force, like the man didn't force like to try order, like get another Waymo. He just like said, okay, it's taking too long to come, maybe I should, like maybe God doesn't want me to go this way, so he listened. And so when he listened, he arrived at the same time as these celebrities, which allowed a connection with them. Imperfect, yes, but still a connection, which may not have happened if he arrived early, right? He may have done some other work elsewhere, but he arrived perfectly on time. So trust God's interruptions. Delays are often protection. When influential people are brought your way, don't be surprised by their flaws. Honor without idolizing. And stay humble. Acknowledge your own needs as well. Because oftentimes when you don't acknowledge your own needs, you're trying to be appearing like you don't have any needs. Like you're better. So be humble. Acknowledge it. Okay, I need this. I need like to back off a little bit here. Like it's a little too much. This is insulting. I just like, I'm okay. This is being humble. Knowing that you're not perfect, so you can just actually be yourself. And the second part of the dream. So if this dream spoke to you, great. If it didn't, this dream might speak to you. Any part of the dream can change your life. Second part of the dream. At a restaurant with family, the man expected to be taken care of, someone buying food for him, but only got some cheese pizza he didn't want. Then his father ordered chicken wings, one salty, one sweet. And then the man canceled the sweet one. He's like, I don't like the sweet one. And the cook prepared a promising dish. But when it arrived, it was ridiculously small, almost like just sauce. And he was shocked. And maybe the real food was given to someone else. He went on the lookout for real food, climbing the rocks inside of the restaurant's walls and quickly getting high, like just, I don't know, some kind of a barrier to like see if there's food or something. But he thought maybe it wasn't the best idea to like climb high, and so he got down. He was like, okay, maybe camera overheated, sorry. So what does this mean? This points to frustration with provision and expectations. So the pizza means cheap substitute for what you truly desire. And the chicken might be the real nourishment God wants to give, but your choices, canceling the sweet wing, or maybe indecision, reduces your portion. And the plate shrinking, I don't know if I talked about this, but there was a plate shrinking, like the plate was like supposed to be big, but then it like looked away and turned back, like, this is very small. What is this? And this means that promises that seem diminished by the time they reach you, and either because of misplaced trust in others or impatience in waiting for God's portion. Now, climbing inside the restaurant walls equals like striving in your own strength to find sustenance instead of waiting for proper provision. In the Bible, Isaiah 55:2, it says, "Why spend money on what is not bread and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me and eat what is good." The man didn't listen to his father and didn't eat his like sweet wing. He wanted the provision in his own way. Give us this day our daily bread. Matthew 6:11, right? So be humble and like, okay, you have something to eat in front of you. Maybe don't ask for too much. Give us this day our daily bread. You got what you need for today. This is good, right? You got a sweet wing in front of you. This is good. So stop chasing substitutes. Wait for God's plate. And don't cut off parts of his provision prematurely, like the sweet wing. Maybe this was necessary for balance. There was one sweet and one salty. Balance. And resist striving. Resist the urge of like you trying to do it on your own. Trust his timing and his table. In the third part of the dream, the man received a call from his old friend's girlfriend. And she told him their old professor had moved to the city. And the professor looked like, maybe if you watch the Disney show Good Luck Charlie, they always say like good luck Charlie, it's like the kid, the little baby. The professor looked like him, the father in his TV show. And he said he missed the US after living in Europe for a month. And they wanted to meet their best friend from class, but he wasn't there. This could speak about connections from the past returning and opportunities for mentorship. The old professor, it means like maybe a figure of wisdom, discipline, and structure being reintroduced in your life. And the professor missing the US, a longing for familiar ground after trying something foreign. This mirrors your own, the search for stability. And the absent best friend, some relationships from the past won't reappear, but wisdom, mentorship will. Jeremiah 6:16, stand at the crossroads, ask for the ancient path, ask where the good way is and walk in it, and you will find rest for your souls. Proverbs 12:26, the righteous choose their friend carefully, but the way of the wicked leads them astray. And so action steps here for the dream. 5 of them. Listen carefully. If this dream spoke to you, God maybe wants to speak to you through more videos from this channel. So I suggest you subscribe on it to not miss the next ones. And if you want to give to this ministry so I can keep making these videos, thank you so much. It helps tremendously. Here are the 5 action steps. So, 1. Trust divine redirections. Even if others don't understand, delays are protection. 2. Expect imperfection in great people. Don't let their flaws stain you, but don't dishonor them either. 3. Be patient for God's true provision. Avoid substitutes. Don't sabotage your own portion. Accept what God gives you. Resist striving. Stop climbing in your own effort. Wait for God's table. Wait. It will be given to you in time. When you will need it, it will be given to you. And 5, receive mentorship. Listen to the advice of like older, wiser people. God is restoring wisdom figures, not necessarily old friends, but people that will help you know how to discern. Hope this video helped you. If it did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next one. God bless you.